A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before the great. Proverbs 18 verse 16. Okay guys, so this is the wig. This is how it comes in this cute box. I'm just gonna open it up now. The wig comes in this bag right here, comb, a bag with a scrunchie, eyelashes, press-on nails, 2 eyelashes that look really nice actually, cute earrings. Guys, this is how the wig looks. I think it's been pre-bleached and a little bit plucked, but obviously I'm going to go in and do my own customization. But off first impressions, this might have to be the best body wave wig that I've like received, because most body wave wigs, they just come with that, you know, wave, but it looks like they actually took time with this wig, only because, let me show you, they've put layers in the wig. Like, I've never had a wig that's come with actual cut layers. Like, you can see they've cut layers and they've actually curled their hair. Like, this would have been perfect to just wear straight away. Do you get what I mean? If you don't know how to pluck or you don't know how to bleach, you can just literally pop it on your head. Okay guys, so this is the wig now that it's on. Luckily for me, it fits ear to ear. One thing that's good is that it did come with a headband, an elastic band, so that's really good, and it's not like uncomfortable or anything, so that's good. Like, the lace is big, but it goes back, if that makes sense, and I think that's maybe because of the way the frontal was constructed. But after, when I cut it, I'm going to show you guys how I fix this. So this happens quite a lot, but as long as your frontal is all the way down here, this area can be fixed. So yeah, I'm just going to start cutting the lace. One thing that I think I am going to go back in and do is pluck around this area. It has a very like squarish type shape to it. I have a very round hairline. You want to just make sure the frontal is similar to your hairline. To just try and pluck it, this area a bit back, if that makes sense. Just to create the illusion of a dip. The first thing that I do is I cut my ear tabs. Well, here is my ear, as you can see, and here is my sideburn. I go to the bottom of my sideburn and I just point upwards, and this is the section where I would cut. So from here upwards, and then I take this out, pull it out. So now you have a section of hair, and this is the section that you're going to actually use. The rest is just going to get snipped off. And try to cut in a jagged motion and not straight across. So yeah, and then here's all the excess lace that I'm just going to snip off. So when you cut the lace and you like fill out your ear, the frontal kind of like moves forward. So now I still have that sideburn, a tiny bit of sideburn left. So what I'm going to do is I cut where my ear is but upwards. So because the lace doesn't completely fit, I'm going to have to make a little snip, and this is just going to push the frontal forward. So I just made a little snip here, and that's going to literally push the frontal forward. Yeah, so now it fits, but I did have to make a larger snip behind my ear here, but don't worry because all your hair is going to cover it anyway. Here and here. So I have a middle section and I have 2 sides. I always cut my lace first. That's just the process I do. If you cut your lace afterwards, then you can go ahead and do this, but I just prefer to do this technique just so I can see where everything is. So I just cut in a zigzag motion, up down, up down, up down, up down, up down, across the frontal. And if you lightly tug at the lace, it makes it quicker. Okay, and then to stick it down, I'm going to use the Ebin Wonderlace Bond adhesive spray, and this spray is like my new favorite. I just use it all the time. It has a very strong hold. It is quite sticky, but I love how the nozzle isn't as messy as got to be, and it smells nice. And I just take a layer, a generous layer, and then I'm just gonna take that and just press it down. Take my John Frieda Frizz Ease serum. Apply this onto the hair. Now I'm just gonna quickly blow dry it. Back to my lace and just prep it. So this is how it's looking. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at this. I'm just gonna pull out some hairs that will act as the edges. Now that I've got the edges, I'm just going to trim them. I kind of like trim them around eyebrow length, and then if I need to cut shorter, I just cut shorter rather than going in and then cutting and you've cut them too short. I take my mousse, and the mousse that I'm using is the Afro G mousse. Looks like that. So the Papachichistyle and wrap mousse, and this mousse has a really long hold. And then I just take my finger and my comb and I just mold it into how I like. So I like it to have a little flick at the end, so I'll just, and then feed it back in or merge it back into the rest of the hair. To just define my parts, just lay everything nice and flat. I'm going to take my Keracare wax stick. I don't want it to be too flat because I still want a bit of volume. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and start curling the hair. I'm gonna be back. I'll show you one curl because my camera's gonna die. I'm gonna take my curling wand and I'm just gonna curl outwards. Like so. I'm going to try and get the ends in there as well. I'm going to hold it for about 15 seconds. And then drop them. And as you drop them, you don't want them to drop immediately. And yeah, that's one curl. So I'm going to do the same thing basically on my entire head, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to define my part by adding some concealer. I'm going to take my Allegro concealer in the shade Fawn. I'm just gonna go ahead and this is, yeah, brush out these curls. Beautiful. This is, yeah, beautiful curls. Volume. Look, no, just look at the bounce back. Look at the bounce back. Like, it just bounced back into place. This hair is really, really nice. And then this side, I'm just going to, like, this is one of my favorite hairstyles. I just feel expensive. I just feel expensive whenever I do it. Guys, look at how thick. And this hair is so soft. I wish you guys could feel it. It is so soft. And it's just so pretty. And the density is literally spot on. One thing that I did find is this hair plucked so easily. Like, it plucked so easy. Look, it's shaking as I'm shaking. Do you understand? I can literally mess this hair up. That's what I love about curly hair. You can literally do whatever. Mess it up, take out the curls, and then once, as long as you got a brush nearby. Look, if you're doing this and your hair is not shaking, maybe you need to reevaluate your vendor. Beautiful, beautiful, honestly. And it holds the curl so nice. You know when you curl some hair and then it just drops there. See, look, it's back in uniform. Like, ugh. Yeah, this hair is... Yeah, so this is the wig the next day. And I just want to show you guys it without any baby hair. So I removed the edges. And I just want to show you guys how it looks without edges. I feel like it looks great both ways. It looks very clean without any baby hairs, but the curls managed to stay overnight. This is in a bonnet. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe, click the bell next to the subscription button. That way you don't miss out when I post a new video. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay prayed up.